Right. Question number 26. Good question. A stone is projected with speed 30√3 meter per second, making an angle 60 degrees with horizontal. I think I can take it. Standard stuff is there now. I can take the standard stuff. Copy. Good. Yeah. So this is also not required. Good. What is the velocity? Question number 26. Projected with velocity 30√3. 30√3, making an angle 60 degrees with the horizontal. Yeah, 60 degrees. So what is the value? 30√3 cos 60, 15√3, and 30√3 sin 60, 30√3 into √3 by 2. 15 into 3, how much? 45. Yeah. This is 45. This is the first part. Resolving, done. Standard stuff. Then find time after which velocity will be perpendicular to initial velocity. Right. What I do is that I'll take it perpendicular to initial velocity. The key point I would like to tell you is that if it is perpendicular to initial velocity, what angle it will make? See, initial velocity is 6 degrees above. Then it must be 30 degrees below, right or wrong? That's the first part. Second part is, observe. Second part is, that is, observe. That is horizontal velocity remains same. So it is 15√3. No change. So observe the data. Ux is equal to 15√3. I think t is not 1 minute. Wait. Yeah, 1 minute. T is not given data. A is equal to 0. A equal to 0. So I can say Vx, velocity along x-axis is 15√3. Velocity along x-axis 15√3. Good. And same thing I'm using here. Then Uy is equal to 45. Ay is equal to -10. T is the question mark. But observe carefully. I'll take this thing. I'll duplicate and I'll write it here once again. Observe. If it is exactly 30 degrees. Now concentrate. This is 15√3. This is 30. Vy, velocity along y-axis. Velocity along y-axis, Vy. Right? So, tan 30. Tan 30 is what, tell me?
1/√3.
Yeah. Tan 30 is equal to Vy by 15√3. That implies (1/√3) is equal to Vy by 15√3. If you solve it, you'll get Vy is equal to 15. Here also the key link is with horizontal and vertical, it will be 30 degrees. And then observe the logic, 15. So Vy is equal to what, tell me? 15. So we can use V is equal to U plus 80. V is equal to U plus 80. 15 is equal to, anyone has any doubts? You can speak later. Just give me some time. 10t. That implies 10t is equal to 10t is equal to 40 minus 15. How much? 45 minus 15, 30. 30 by 10 will be 3 seconds. There is an error here. Can you pick up? Wrong answer. Real answer is actually, because Vy is vertically downwards, you have to use minus sign here. Once you use minus sign, it becomes 60. 60 by 10 is 6 seconds. Answer. Can you understand this?
Second is just repeat it again.
Because it's vertically downwards. No? If you say 15 upwards, means upward means positive, then you will reach this point. Right. Anyone else is there solved any other method? Apart from this, any other method? I'll explain another method. The core idea is that try to solve in multiple methods. Okay. So just let me copy the fourth thing. Same question I'll take. Okay. So once I take the same question, I'll take the data. (30√3), 45, 60 degrees, 15√3. What is the core idea in this question? In this method is that vectors. Ux is equal to 15√3. Because it is along x-axis, I'll write I cap. Uy is equal to 45 j cap. Ay is equal to -10 j cap. Ax 0 time. Okay, leave it. We'll deal with it later. This is the basic thing given. Now, instead of taking x and y separately, then I'll write u is equal to 15√3 I cap plus 45 j cap. This is a u, not ux. Then acceleration a, or more perfectly a bar is equal to x value, nothing is there, so simply ignore. You can say -10 j cap. What is v bar? Now you may not know this. I'm going to explain. You can still use v is equal to u plus at. Everything is perfectly fine. So v bar is equal to 15√3 I cap 45 j cap plus what is a -10 j cap into t. T we don't know. Now, if you want, you can simplify. And of course, all j components will come out. So I can write 15√3 I cap plus 45 minus 10 t j cap. So observe, this is v bar and this is u bar. If they are perpendicular to each other, dot product must be 0. Sir, can we take dot product? You can take dot product between any two vectors. But does it have physical significance or not? Secondary. That means what? Force and displacement. You may not know it. If you take dot product of force and displacement, it will give you work done. If you take displacement and velocity dot product, there may not be any physical quantity or physical significance for that. But still you can take. So I'll take u bar dot v bar is equal to 0 if they are perpendicular. So if I take dot product directly, I'll take it 15√3 into 15√3. 15 into 15 into what? Tell me. 3 plus 45 into 45 minus 45 into 10, 450. This thing, this must be 0. 1 minute, 450 t. Right? What I'm doing is that I'm multiplying 45 with this entire value. Of course, it's a scalar product, so I cap, j cap won't be there. It's purely mathematical. Little lengthy, I feel so. So I can do one thing. 45, 45, and 45 cancel. One big advantage that implies what? 45 plus 15, how much? 45 plus 15, 60. 6 is equal to 10t. Answer. Now you need to find one more method. Some other method you need to find. See, this new method will give you a new view that you can write equations of motion. S is equal to plus half a square, V is equal to plus 80 V square minus U square equal to AS. You can definitely, Dharama, you can write what? In vector form and solve, no need to worry, formulas won't change, everything remains same. But only thing is that I cap will interact with I cap, J cap will interact with J cap. That's it. That's the first part. So this will give you a different method here. So learn the different view that you can write, and dot product is 0. Good way. I'll give you 5 more minutes. Right. We have a standard method that you have to take X and Y and all these things. But this method is a little different one. The method is like this. Why should I resolve? No. Why should I take vectors? Sorry, why should I take X and Y axis the way that they give? I won't take it. No, I won't take this. I'll take it. It's my choice, right? Then before doing it, you can ask, sir, is there a rule that we should take X and Y, X is horizontal, Y is vertical? No, there is no rule. That does mean, sir, can I take anything? Yes, I'll take anything. You can take anything, no problem. For the sake of better understanding, what I'll do is that I'll extend it. Check it. So that you can deal with it better. Right. So what is the idea? The idea is very, very simple. I'm going to rotate the axis. Sir, do we have that liberty? 100% is there. There is no rule that always X and Y must be what? 1 minute. Yeah, there is no such rule that X and Y must be horizontal and vertical. We are taking for our convenience all that. So then how to solve it? Now observe. First and foremost, data is given. This is 60 degrees, right? This 60 means what? This also 60? Yes or no? Once it is 60 degrees, G is 10, right? Now resolve G. Sir, why should I resolve G? G is not along x-axis or y-axis, right? You have to resolve it.
Sir,
Okay. Tell me.
sir, how come did you say that it's 60 degrees, sir?
Because it is making 60-degree angle with what? With the horizontal.
No, I'm asking about the angle made by the red ray, sir.
I don't understand that.
So those two red rays, right? How did
No.
you get that as 60 degrees, sir?
Downward 90 degree, it's downward, vertically downwards, no? Now vertically downwards means this is the line. This is 60. This will be how much?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. 180 degrees.
Something. Some logic you can use, analyzation you can do it. Now what next? Sir, okay, fine. I resolved it. Resolved means what? Completely it is removed. It's not there. Now the idea is like this. Observe carefully. When the velocity is perpendicular to initial velocity, I don't know where it is. I'll take it in this way. When the velocity is perpendicular to initial velocity, it is perpendicular to x-axis, right? When it is perpendicular to x-axis, what is the velocity along x-axis? 0. So if I focus only on x-axis, initial velocity is given 30√3, right? Yeah. Ux is 30√3. Uy is 0. I don't care about uy, just leave it. Ux is 30√3. What is ax? Tell me. What is x? Minus 5√3. And concentrate here. Concentrate. When the velocity is perpendicular to initial velocity, it is perpendicular to x-axis. Because it is perpendicular to x-axis, it is perpendicular to x-axis. Observe. We can write like this. Velocity along x-axis is 0. Right? what is the time? Now I can use V is equal to U plus AT. V is equal to U plus AT. That implies I can take this one on the other side. Minus 5 root 3 will become plus 5 root 3. T is equal to 30 root 3 by 5 root 3. What is the value? Answer. The core idea is like this. Why should I take X and Y along horizontal and vertical? Why should I take it? There's no rule. Yeah, it's a convenience, that's it. If you feel like taking in any angle is allowed, sir, then why you are taking X and Y in this way and this way? Why can't I take like this and this? Randomly you can take, but by taking all these random, you're making the system much more complex. So then what is the advantage of taking axis like this? Observe, if I take x along initial velocity, now when the velocity is perpendicular to initial velocity, it is perpendicular to x-axis. When a vector is perpendicular to x-axis, so x component is 0. Right? So final conclusion is that IDJ success depends on if you can do it on your own. See, sir, then if everything is completely on me, then what is the purpose of coaching and tuition? I'll tell you. If you think about a baby, when he start learning language, generally baby will copy, right? Whatever word parent says, exactly same words they repeat. So initially everything starts with copy only. Then the baby can turn into a poet who uses the words, that language that he learned. He makes a new statements, new stories, new poems. Okay. And he's able to answer the logical question with the language. It's not like, whatever question I asked, your parent already explained. If this question is asked, you have to answer this way. And you are expressing your words. So initially it is copying only, then only you will develop on your own. So you see how I'm thinking, and slowly you will develop on your own. Your own methods will be there, and you may be far better than me. Okay. Right. So observe the first idea. First idea is a small, simple, basic idea. 90 degrees means initially it is above 60, it should be below 60. First point. The second method is that vector method. Oh, really? We can write vectors? 100% we can write vectors. This method will teach you that if you want to solve, you can solve by using what? Vector methods also. Okay. Then the next one is that observe this one. This will tell you that X and Y need not be horizontal and vertical. It can be anything. It's your convenience. But mutually perpendicular components are independent. That's the idea. Clear? You see the idea that allowed you to rotate the axis. Right now you have freedom of axis, right? 27, you can apply this idea. 27 or 26? 27. Apply this idea, solve. Any doubt you have?
So can you give us 2 minutes?
Yeah, take it. The core idea in the question number 27 is that we teach a situation where body is projected, not this one. I'm speaking about the starting point, somewhere far behind, somewhere here, maybe. You can say somewhere here, yeah. We teach a situation that a body projected like this, and it moves in a parabolic path. And then we want to find time of flight, range, and all these things. How do we find time of flight? When it goes up and comes down? When it goes up and comes down, observe. If you think about x-axis and y-axis, if it comes back to the same position, y value is 0, x value is there. Displacement, I'm telling you. So see the idea. When I teach you, oh, you feel, yeah, correct, accepted. But same logic is there, a little bit more complex. What to do is very simple. You take x and y axis mutually perpendicular, one along the incline, other one perpendicular to the incline. That's the best option here. If you take it like this, now concentrate. G will be vertically downwards, right? G will be vertically downwards. It won't change. And if it is vertically downwards, this angle is 60 and this angle will be what? 30 degrees. So if I resolve this one, then it will be downward will be G. What? Tell me. Tell me G.
Cos 30.
Think this is 30 degrees. G sin 30, right? G by 2, 5. And this will be G cos 30. G cos 30. It will be 5 root 3, right?
-5.
Now, minus sign will take it when the data is being given. Fine, 5 root 3. That's the data. Then what next? This is angle theta. Then 30 degrees is there. But anyway, 30 plus 30, 60. This is also 30. Sir, how come? Actually, this is a horizontal line. This is also horizontal line. Transverse. These two angles are equal. So this will be 30 degrees, right? So totally 60. 60 means if I resolve it, this will be horizontal along the incline, I can say. Along the incline, velocity will be 20 cos 60, 10. Perpendicular to the incline, Siri is not detecting my arrow there. Yeah, good. Just a minute. It became a little clumsy. 20 meters per second, I bring it here. Yeah. This is 20 sin 60. 20 root 3 by 2. What is the value? 10 root 3. Yes or no? 10 root 3. Now observe, you have to understand this. This is x-axis, y-axis. If it goes like this, during time of flight, when it reach here, what happens? Tell me. X displacement will be there. Y displacement is 0, right or wrong? So I stop writing these kind of setup. Slowly, I'll start writing in a what? More random way rather than writing in detail like that. You should understand, because in exam, they won't give you extra paper or extra space for you to calculate. Everything must be done in a very little bit of space. So detail description writing is not recommended. But you have to write minimum, na? You should not miss out anything. So concentrate. If I think about vertical direction, vertical means the perpendicular plane, sorry, wrong word. Perpendicular direction. So uy is equal to 10 root 3. Ay is equal to minus 5 root 3. Minus n because downwards. Then remember, displacement along y-axis is 0. Because observe, the projectile will move like this. When reach this point, what is the y displacement? Tell me. 0. And you need to find time. T is equal to question mark. Suitable equation. U, A, S is there. T. S is equal to plus half AT square. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. When I solve questions in later stage, of course, no more is there in my worksheet. But when I'm teaching advanced level, like there are some special classes will be there. Very tough questions I'll take. At the time, I won't write this much detail. 0 is equal to, that implies 0 is equal to 10 root 3t plus half 10. No, wrong. It is 5 root 3. Half 10 is blunt, old methods. T square. Now I can do one thing. This is 0. So I can throw it, divide with t. It gets cancelled. And I'll bring this one here. Okay, fine. I write 5 root 3 by 2 t square is equal to 10 root 3t first. Root 3 gets cancelled. 5 how many times? Tell me. 2 times. 2. Okay, keep it as it is. T square t gets cancelled. Now t is equal to what? Tell me. 4 seconds. You got the 4-second time. Now use the same 4 seconds along x-axis. Now what is ux? Anyone can tell me this one? What is ux?
40.
40. Are you sure? Ux is 10.
Oh, sorry, 10, sir.
Okay. Ax is equal to what? Tell me.
5.
5 or minus
0.
5?
-5.
Minus 5, wrong answer. 5. Because I took this as positive, right? This is 10. This is 5. Both are positive. If you take towards up positive, like along the incline upwards positive, then no problem. Both are negative. Do it that way also, get the answer, no problem. Okay. But time, remember, x time, y time will not be there. Only one thing will be there, time. Right or wrong? So what is S? S is equal to question mark or Sx. Sx is nothing but range, right? Along the incline. So S is equal to 2t plus half a t square. I don't write the formula. Directly I write Sx or directly I'll write range. Range is equal to ut plus half a t square. 10 into 4 plus half a 4 square. 54 square right? Correct. 4 square. So what I can do is that 2 how many times? 2 8s are actually 4 square 16. 8 5s are how much? 40 and 40. So that implies the range is equal to 80 meters. What you need to understand is that initially we take some basic idea that x and y are independent of each other, resolving and all. We derive some shortcut formulas like maximum height, range, time of flight. That's the one level, the base level that is. Next thing is that any question with any angle, any situation, you use your brain and ability. That ability is there. You will use that and fundamentals you use. You derive your own solutions, the second level. Clear? So I'm expecting this, and we definitely have, after some time, we definitely have one extra class. We have one extra class where we discuss much more tougher questions, much more tougher questions. Good questions are there. Okay. So we'll discuss all those things. So that's all for today. Anyone has doubt, you can stay back. You can ask me. Otherwise, you can leave. Thank you.